One people, it's your girl Abitemi, and I'm out here with Incommodate TV. Bro, if you're not watching Incommodate, what else are you doing? I think you're sleeping on a bicycle. Like, comment, and subscribe. See ya.
Hold on. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the time we've all been waiting for. And indeed, the man and leader of the great revolutionary for change is here with us. Indeed, the next president for the Republic of Ghana is here with us. The same persons who are gathered here in this afternoon at the UPSA auditorium. Yes, yes, yes. The Alliance for Revolutionary Change is here today, and indeed it's a great moment to be happy as a Ghanaian. The man Alan Kotochawate exchanging pleasantries with persons who are here in Ghana. And indeed, that is Ghana's best president.
gospel according to Saint Alan. So to my fellow youth, kindly listen attentively to the man that we have all decided to become disciples. And I read, Honorable Alan Kyerematen is a presidential candidate for the 2024 general elections in Ghana and a former Minister for Trade and Industry. He is the founder and leader of the Movement for Change, a political organization established to inspire and lead the process to change and transform Ghana into a prosperous, united and peaceful nation. He was appointed in January 2017 by President Akufo-Addo as Minister for Trade and Industry, and he resigned honorably in January 2023 after 6 years of service to pursue his presidential ambition. Mr. Kyerematen had previously served in similar capacity as Minister for Trade and Industry and President Special Initiatives, PSI, and the former President John Adjei-Kufuor between 2003 and 2007. Prior to that, he served as Ghana's ambassador to the United States of America from 2001 to 2003. Politics, diplomacy, and law. He was a senior trade policy and advisor for the United Nations Economic Commission for Africa. He was also the regional director for UNDP's flagship program for enterprise development in Africa Enterprise and establishing enterprise support programs in 13 African countries. Industry, he led the implementation of the Government of Ghana's Industrial Transformation Agenda, which is anchored on a 10-point plan, including the One District, One Factory. The establishment of strategic anchor industries, including the automobile industry, the development of small and medium-scale enterprises, the establishment of industrial parks and SEZs, including the Greater Kumasi Industrial City, and enhancing export development in Ghana. Mr. Kyerematen was the leading architect for the African Continental Free Trade Area AFTA, a project between 2011 and 2012, and successfully led Ghana's bid in 2018 to host the headquarters secretariat of the AFTA in Ghana here. Prior to his role in politics, Alan Kyerematen was responsible for establishing and managing emphatic Prior to his role in politics, Alan Kyerematen was responsible for establishing and managing emphatic program in Ghana, a leading business development institution sponsored by United Nations. He led the transformation of emphatic from a UN project to an independent foundation, which he recognized as a world-class institution and best practice model for entrepreneurship development in Africa. Between 1984 and 1990, he managed a number of major private and public sector consulting assignments in Ghana. As a principal consultant and head of public systems management with the Management Development and Productivity Institute, a leading management development institution in Ghana. Prior to this, he was a senior corporate executive with UAC Ghana Limited, a subsidiary of Unilever International, where he worked in various managerial positions with distinction between 1977 and 1984. Alan Kyerematen is a graduate in economics from the University of Ghana and is also a qualified barrister at law from the Ghana School of Law. In addition, he is a Hubert Humphrey Fellow of the School of Public Affairs and the School of Management of the University of Minnesota, USA, under the U.S. Fulbright Fellows Program, under the U.S. Fulbright Fellowship Program. His secondary school alma maters are the Great Adisada College and Achimota School of Cape Coast and Accra, respectively. He's a proud Santa Claus. In 1994, Mr. Chemate was listed. In 1994, Mr. Chemate was listed as one of the top 100 global leaders for the new millennium by the Time International magazine, together with other personalities such as Bill Gates and John F. Kennedy Jr. of the United States of America. In 2013, he was nominated by the heads of state of the African Union to contest as Africa's candidate for the position of Director General of the World Trade Organization. Alan was born on 3rd October 1955 in Kumasi, in the Ashanti region of Ghana. He is married to Patricia Christabel Chemate, and they are blessed with 2 sons, Alexander and Victor. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a man we call a generational thinker, a man who has a track record of creating jobs, a man who answers the questions by the youth. Help me welcome a man of the movement, Honorable Alan Pedro Chemate.
Take your seats. Kindly take your seats. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Choboy. Choboy. I can feel the electrical energy in this auditorium. The leadership and members of the Alliance for Revolutionary Change, the leadership and senior representatives of political parties and other political groups, my own colleagues and comrades of the movement for change from around the country, excellencies, members of the diplomatic corps, Nima, Nama, our revered clergy, distinguished invited guests, friends from the media, fellow countrymen and women. Let me start first by expressing my profound gratitude to you all for accepting our invitation to be part of this important function. I give thanks to the Almighty God for making this day possible. I wish to also express my sincere appreciation to the leadership of the Alliance for Revolutionary Change for their dedication throughout the deliberations leading to the establishment of the Alliance. I would also like to thank them for the trust and confidence reposed in me in unanimously endorsing
my candidature to contest as the presidential candidate of the Alliance in the upcoming general elections. Fellow countrymen and women, we are gathered here today for a very simple but historic event, which marks a watershed moment in the political history of our country. The historical significance of this event does not lie simply in the coming together of different political entities. Indeed, we have had alliances and coalitions of political groups at different times in our political history. The significance of today's event lies in the fact that we are initiating a process that will redefine the architecture of political governance in our country. This process, by the grace of God, will lead to the election of the first independent candidate as President of the Republic of Ghana. It will also lead to the establishment of the first truly representative government in Ghana's history. A government of national unity which will be made up of representatives from different political parties, the business community, labor unions, civil society, professional bodies, faith-based organizations, traditional authorities, and other interest groups, including traders, farmers, fishermen, artisans, among others. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, never before in the history of our country has there been a more compelling case for change and transformation in all spheres of our national life: political, social, and economic. This is what revolutionary change is all about, and has informed our choice of the name of this alliance. After 67 years of independence, we are still grappling with the fundamental challenges of development: an economy in crisis, an extraordinarily high level of unemployment, a declining healthcare delivery system, an educational system that does not respond to our current and future development needs, the rampant and irresponsible exploitation of our natural resources, and the deplorable state of infrastructure, including but not limited to road and rail networks, energy, water, and sanitation. We certainly deserve better than this as a people. But the challenge for us is, how do we fix this? Fellow countrymen and women, to overcome our challenges, I propose the following 6 fundamental considerations. 1, ushering in a new type of leadership in Ghana. Leadership that is visionary, competent, accountable, transparent, action-oriented, results-driven, and compassionate. A leadership that will fight corruption ruthlessly and lead by example, and not provide a safe haven for corrupt political appointees and other public officials. 2, implementing transformational policies. Governance is about policy making and execution. What Ghana needs now are transformational policies in all sectors, namely in in the macroeconomy, in the productive sectors, including industry, trade, agriculture, tourism, in infrastructure development, in social services delivery, including health, education, and sports, in the responsible management of our natural resources, and in the progressive constitutional reforms to improve governance. In this regard, it is worth noting that the Alliance has agreed unanimously to adopt the Great Transformational Plan of the Movement for Change as the Alliance's blueprint for Ghana's economic transformation. Number 3, making private sector the real engine of growth and development. The development of the most powerful economies in the world has been anchored on and driven by a vibrant private sector, strongly supported by government. The private sector in Ghana, including micro, small, and medium enterprises, must be the agents of the transformation of our economy. 4, building a united Ghana. The divisiveness in our body politic, driven by the duopoly of the two dominant parties, the NDC and the NPP, has been the major destabilizing factor for progress in Ghana. To overcome this, there is an urgent and critical need for a new political system that will move Ghana beyond the duopoly. This is the only way we can build a truly representative government, eliminate the current winner-takes-all syndrome, ensure the continuity of government projects, and avoid the arrogance associated with political power. To facilitate this process, Ghana will require a leader who is elected not on the basis of his or her association with a political party, but who is elected on his own merits and can build consensus among all Ghanaians, irrespective of their political affiliations. This is the main rationale for electing an independent candidate as president of Ghana. 5, putting young people and women at the center of our national development agenda. Ghana has a young population with 73% of its population under the age of 35. We cannot, as a nation, reap the demographic dividend without focusing on the group that represents the future of our country. In a similar vein, women constitute over 50% of our population. They constitute the largest section of our farming and trading communities, and in many cases, they are the breadwinners in our households. Gender mainstreaming must therefore be a development imperative if we want to exploit the full potential of our female human resource. Number 6, and last but not the least, inspiring a revolutionary change in the mindset and behavior of Ghanaians. The lack of progress in the development of our country could be, to a large extent, attributed to attitudes and behaviors that are not conducive to transformation. The indiscipline, the lack of respect for the rule of law, and the inordinate clamor for wealth is a cancer in our Ghanaian society. For Ghana to transform, we need first to transform our own mindsets. Fellow countrymen and women, these 6 considerations that I've outlined above constitute the driving force underpinning the establishment of the Alliance for Revolutionary Change. Individually and collectively, we as partners of the Alliance have been motivated by these considerations in our quest for political power. In coming together as a group, we have agreed to focus on factors that unite us rather than those that divide us. This, in my view, is what makes this alliance not only a powerful force, but an enduring one. As citizens, we owe it a moral obligation to generations preceding us who sacrificed to build this great nation, and to our children and generations yet unborn to build a Ghana that works, not just for those in political office or those who have access to politicians, but a Ghana that works for all Ghanaians. When politicians are voted into power, they are expected to empower the people rather than empowering and enriching themselves. I'm committed to leading an effort when voted as president to create a new political culture in our country that will guarantee equal opportunities for all. Ghana remains the jewel of Africa, the oasis of peace, and the shining star of our continent. Let us work together to leverage these positive characteristics and build a prosperous, united, and peaceful Ghana. Fellow countrymen and women, in conclusion, I invite you all to join hands with the Alliance for Revolutionary Change to usher in a new era of hope, opportunity, and progress in Ghana. Vote for KYEREMANTEN as president in the general elections in December 2024 in this country. Long live the Alliance, long live Ghana. Ghana will rise again. May God bless our homeland Ghana and make our nation great and strong. I thank you for your kind attention.
Solo Lodeo, Afine, Solo Lodeo, Oceana. Royal Duke Aaron Sasu with us. He's behind the table. And as well, we have lawyer Ohideba Akosia Sofua also here with us, also behind the table. At this juncture, I will invite the leader of the Great Alliance, the Alliance for Revolutionary Change, together with all his great allies, to be behind the table for the signing of a memorandum of understanding. The Honorable Alan Kojo Somati, please join us on the table. A round of applause for him, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Ebu Sakar, please join us. They will all be behind him to see to the signing of the memorandum. And all the great allies Yes. Oh yeah, Alandeba. Oh yeah, Alandeba. Yeah. By December 7th, Ghanaians will deal to cast their vote for a new leader. And by January 7th, 2025, Ghanaians are going to swear in a new president to steer the affairs of our country. And that leader is going to be no other than the Honorable Alan Kojo Shabbatini, the incoming president for the Republic of Ghana. And see, what we are witnessing today is the signing of the Memorandum of Understanding, giving it a legal backing, the establishment of the Alliance for Revolutionary Change, and this is a great moment for our republic. Dr. Ebu Sakara Foster has signed. A round of applause for him. We have Dr. Samuel Neumann doing the signing. A round of applause for him. Putting his signature to create this great alliance. God bless you. We are looking for the forward movement of our nation, Ghana. And today we are all witnesses to this great alliance. He just sang. A round of applause for him. And current Reverend Stephen Ayensu is doing the signing, and it is being witnessed and assisted as well by lawyers of good standing at the bar. We have Akosia Daiwo taking his time to sign the MOU to this great alliance. Akosia Daiwo is the leader of the union government. And today, he has agreed, he has accepted wholeheartedly to be a part of the Alliance for Revolutionary Change. A round of applause for Akosia Daiwo. We have Mr. Henry Haruna Asante, the second vice chairman for PNC, as well doing the signing, and to be a witness and a key partner to this alliance. Thank you, Mr. Asante. The gender balance is working. Alliance for Revolutionary Change is giving opportunity to women. A man so ever checker, ever moving. It seems Augustina Kujo, third force movement, and the inside Asian Katano, I say, thank you. We are witnessing the signing of a memorandum of understanding between the parties who have agreed to form this alliance. The Alliance for Revolutionary Change has been duly launched today, and indeed the parties to this alliance are appending their signatures to solidify the establishment of this movement. Able led by the Honorable Alan Kojojo, the leader of the ARC. Thank you so much. Dr. Sakara has done the signing already. He's the leader for the National Interest Movement. Bishop Dr. Samuel Noy Ghana First Coalition has done the signing. Union government has equally taken the stand to sign the MOU. Reverend Ayensu, Ghana Green Party, has done the signing. Henry Asante, the second vice national chairman for PNC, has equally signed. And then the Saints of Destiny Kujo, 10 Force Movement, has equally done the signing. Ladies and gentlemen, we take a group photo. We invite the Honorable Alan Kojojo to say a few words after the signing. Thank you.
With the signatures of the leadership of the Alliance partners, I hereby formally and officially declare the Alliance for Revolutionary Change duly launched.
Has been duly launched, and indeed it has come to stay. Election 2024 will be an interesting one. We take a photograph.
People, calm down.
So these are the parties to the MOU. This is the beginning of a new dawn. A great alliance has been duly launched today. Thank you so much for your time. We are grateful once again for acknowledging our invitation. God bless you all. God bless our homeland Ghana. Thank you.
Hey, this is. Yes, sir.
Go ahead, let's move. Let's move. Sabo abonte. Oh, abonte. Sabo. Yeah, we are programming to move.
It's okay, please.
Oh.
Please,
Baby, I'm
baby.
Okay. Let's go.
Hey, open.